Tokuan nakahataita nakua nakahwatana inakahuno watakana itianakuana taina katua nakai hata nakua nakana. Hello, one more week of Light Languages. I'm Ismael Rodriguez, and we are celebrating the 100 weeks since this group started in 2019. We are going to start doing a protection and cleansing blessings. And then we have our brother Wesley first in the screen. So whenever you're ready, brother, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Kuasata na mai aka kuata I masuko suko tati mai akata hua sai akata hua mai ki ta ya kana kuata kuasai ata uayata kine kuyata sai akatua ko atata uya kana awata akana mai akuata ki awa o asai akana mai akakua ka nai awa tai ata ne akua ka ki akata duwe akua kuata ne akane awa si aku ke akatai kene ko se akatua mai kine hua ta ki ata wate kene husai atu ata si ke u ata mai aka uata kone si ata uata ki mbaeta kine huasa sua ka nu ata ne aka ua sue ti kuata o asai ata uata ko asata uye akana kuata o papa akanua tua mai aka tua kanua ata kunata mai ata pai aka uata huata sanea mai aka tua kanua ata iata na mai suata Kwasuka nuki atai papa ua ki te wata ta wata ta ti ta kuata. Thanks very much. Kini ya tu
Uana kayata.
pa ku ti ki ne kini wata kuaka. Yawa.
Thank you,
Masuaka.
Melissa.
Thank you.
That was powerful. Wow.
Viarenetia no toshukone nintia natashikore netia toshukori nititiaro no toshukore netia natashakaro no toshukore nititiari tia toshukore toyatia iaro toya natashakore mi nitia tayo koshu no toeri nitia no toshukoro no taya iaro no totoya renititiaro totoya reniti shukoro no totoya renitia shakari netia totoya tia shukora e arono to shukori titi arototori niti shikarno to shukore niti shikanata e arono to shukumaya nata shikaro no to shorindi tia shaka ya tea to ya rete tea shukomia nete arono to ye kiano to shukori niti shikare tataya totoya te arotoya shikiniti ya shakaya arono to ya rete te kaya nata shikoro no to ya reniti titi te arototori ni titi ashokora natasha kaya natasha kia arono toshoko maya natasha kaya tasha kaya no toshokoro tototo yare titi arototori tia e ashakara no toshoko maya natasha kaya natasha kimio no tosho e natasha kaya no tosho mia nati ashokoro no toya natasha kamaya e akoro no toshokore te ataya shokora tataya natashoko e aro no toshoko ya nitishi nitia natasha natataya no totoya retete atasha kaya ara no tosho mini tia natasha kia natashoko e ara natasha neto no toya renesha natasha natati aro toshokorota e ara natasha kara no toshokoro no toshotora retete aratasha kaya Aronotoya maya natasha koro no toshoko totoya reneteshiki niteshiki natasha kaya no aronotoshiki natasha mora natasha ka eashokora neteshiki natasha nitia no toshokoro to natasha komora no tosho no toya shashi amarata nateshiki natasha kosho to reneteshikora Natasha Kashana Toto Dayashanati Shikemoro Notoshoko Yarenete Natalia Notoshune Ninditi Natasha Koro Notoya Nateshikara Yamare Natoshukoro Nototaya Natasha Kora Natesha Nitia Shokoro Natasha Kora Maya Natasha Nataya Notoshuko More Tataya Tashukoro Totaya Natasha Kora Yashamaya Natosha Notoya Natasha Shokora, Nototo Yaranete Arototo Yarashiti de Moronoto Shikia, Aranotoshi Minitia Natashukora, Maya Natashikia, no Shoto Yara, Notoshumia Natashakia, Natashiniti, Shiditi Tedora Natasha Kama, Notoshumoya Natashikia. Anatoya Natasha Kayamora, Anateshiniti Notosha, Natasha Kora, Enitia Rototoya, Renatisha Koro, no Benetia, Notosha, Notaya Shitataya Totoya, Renatishika. Aranotosha Mia Natasha Koyeni Tishini Titi Aranotosha Komoya Natashini Titi Aranatasha Kora. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Wow, so much power. Oof, if you start feeling like the energies are too high or something like that, and like too much, anchor and ground yourself. Just imagine that there is like a column of energy connecting you, universe, and that column of energy is connecting Mother Earth, so that you can see yourself being the link connecting the universe and the planet Earth. That will ease the energy accumulation. Yeah, so that in that way you open the channel, you make it wider, and you let all that huge amount of flow energy, flow through you. Takuara na iya na kuana ta inaka alana tusiana.
Tia sakiata suya. Kiata siata suya kayati siaka froya kayata sia kalyama. Piasatia satatsia tasia. Kiela kalila kayaka fufra takia taslia. Kuata sika tiketa sia rakata sumurata. Siata rakata sia sa self-assured sikia. Kiela kakila katiata sia. Kua makia tasia kakia mua. Kua kia tasia makia kakua tasia makuta ta pikana kakita sakia ta. Kua tasakia tasa kua matasia ka fruda kakita sakrata. Kia la ka mia na sukaratita kia tahia. Maria sia kakula rakita simara ramaritia. Kumadia takasu tatarasita kakrita kayoko. Hia tasiu tupua takia kakua kakia takoa kaya tisia kaya heta eaki. Fua kia tasua tasia kafura tahia. Tia sakila kia mucha kia taso pobara sia paya haya. Kia ta sia ta kria sakatia kaka krista mauli. Kria sakatatia kakakasia katakasia da. Kadia sakatakia takasakia raksakatia rakasakatia. Fua takatahia takatatia takatatia takata. Katatia, 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 kapua. Kua takatia, katakatia, katatia, katatia. Kuaskatia, kuaskatua, katia, katia, kakush, katakia, kaprakia, kaprakia. Kuatia, kahaya, kafua, kakia, katafua, kahiata. Kua kakia, kakufa, kakiasha. Kuatia, kafua, takiata, kua, katia, katachia, kakua. Fuata siaka 89763076907192 376019270270291909. Katia kalikia takatia kiata sika takila kikiama siatatika satari rakatachia satara katatishkia tatakia kakyuku star saktakika kiata katia la kikiama yanantang kyanga. Changa kyanga nyaka changa ka inga changa ka inga ka yata inga uskara ka inga ta nyanga akyanga rak inga ta syanga kiama uli mala hula shatita ka kyata mula kesta kiara kurang ta sakita ka shibita kita kiata sapatia ta sekatia kiaka ta kiaka uaka kiaka. Oh, Malia la cayola, yola, oh, Malia la coli, yoli, hiata, siata, hia, satiata, so, coli, oh, mola, siata, kakiaka, huaka, hiaka, kiaka, uaka, kakiaka, kasiaka, Iakaratatia tata, kia tia kata, kua tia kia. Titiu tu fua kakia tasa kuara tatitia. Kiala mula la kiala, mula kaliala mulalia la kamul. Tia saya takua ya paya. Ja kiates rata kia muata sia ka kiara kiara.
Kulami atas, tiata, hiata, mudrata hilia mula, miata star satikila kakilam, mukalima kiamu, muashka dimia rakima, miata sikita sitieta kiti, katiki litupiti sikite skitika, kiata skapitis katishkiata katia, kiata sakele kayumulana, kiata takisa katatia, Tiprasa katia tasika, tasia katia katika, sia katasika tatia, tasia, hiato molika tasia katia, tia kafarika, furasio potokia katia tasaka tati, ti tiketitiki, ki titikiti, ki kitiki, fula mikaya kafuta, kiashkaviti, kuashvatiki sepoda katita kati, Supporta kasikata, shikuta sakita kitia sakapura, yakala mulula, yama dasia, akatitia. Kulamia titisia matia samia. He is anteri, rentasi tu floro, mudaski o tu plerari, Crea clate sikiupua tasia papuyara, yata sua papipia tapua tahi, ya papuya kakia tasupuya tasia. Tasia kuku ataki kapu tasiku kakia tasua. Kaya kakia kukua. Hiana, kua tasika kayata. Koana heano. Koana heano. Koana siane ayano. Koe ayano. No iata se iato she iamo she pisanda radudandi. Homelandi tristo moriale. Mirandis strati. Kuadia kia te molo ahe. Kia la mole ahe. Kulamiata kulaka esua katia kiata shomokiata ulaka ia tisaka ia katasia katia ka atia ka ukata ia kata ukata ika iskata uch ayata uata sia katia uyata kusakia uyata kuasa kayita kukuta kayata kakuta kukuya kakuka Kia pura tasia takamolira katieta milina sita tia kupura. Kia la katatia kasatia katatishira tiarki tia pura. Kia 3, 2, 1 sikasha. Kumata sakia. Kia tasika yata. kuata kiata kuya. Kiata kudu kuda kayata. Kuata kasia katatatia. Kuata kasia kayatasia. Kiata kasia katiasia. Kiata sukia katia sakia. Kiata sakia tasikatia kashakatia. Kia katatia kaya kachia takalekia. Kunya nakamoli. Simon la kalola kayala mula kayoli. Kiade. Takiata sa tekule kiata ki soul journey kakita. Kiani. Cecilia la kakula tuta sikilila. Tatasya katatita. Kalisi katatiti. Tarisa katatiti. Karasa katatiti. Kayata releasing density. Katikia kakafuta shia. Kuya takalia kamula kiapa pula. Kia la kalamula kakapula. Kia la kakamola la kapula pula pula. Pula 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 pula. Pula ula kakia kakula. Kukula kakula 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 ku. Kiani. Kuali makisi kaya moli kaya. Kiali kuka yaratia. Beali mekelani bete pelera klemele hei. Kuali la katamuli rasa kila. Kayami kamna struti kaya kakiapa. Irisititi kirekitita kitutu. Tia satiti titikita. Kiata sakia. Kiata kasia. Kiata sakia kapuria. Kiata kasi. Kiata your brother kasiti. Kiana sakita. Kuata sakiata kamuli. Kariata siti kata kaniti, Emilio kopuli la kita, kuashika la kiama kunalila, kalila latinio hakatisia, kula. Kurami, tiaska tie patita, kuapiara katitita, kachi, chi, kurasatia, kamoliera, lemoriera, katisa, katia. Liri na kitisa rakitichi kapura. Morisa katia kaketia kahiata kiopadi kayamu. Spesasia Camila, Omalio Makio, your friend Makitio, Kukila Kahimu, Kasio Kakietu, Kayam Sakitu, Kietu Kainu, Kianu Kainu, Kito Sibetu, Sianu Sakwayo Kupoya, Kiata Sakieta, Hiasa Kahisata Kiatata, Hiasa Katititi Hiasa Sita, Hieta Sipu Tuya, Kiata Satia Tatia, Kiata Sieta Tatia, Hiasa Tatia Ratatia, Hiata Tatia Tatia, Hiasa Tatia Tatia, Hiasa Tatia Tatia, Hitasia Tatia, Hifratesi to you, Pupuya Tati, Kian de Clahin de Ka.
Thank you so much, Alana. That was awesome. Wow. Blessing, healing, balancing chakras, a bit of everything. I've been feeling there. Yeah, very welcome. Thank you so much, Alana. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very much needed for everyone, especially with these dense energies that we are experiencing lately. So thank you. And we are gonna do a little bit more in a minute all together of that balancing and cleansing as well. And let's continue with the next blessing for Willie. Whenever you like, activate your microphone. just bring a blessing.
Okay. Gosh. Guess I'm not quite ready today.
That's okay, brother.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Let's see how, as we go on, if they come back, because often happens that when we are like this, like in life and things like that, part of our mind create a blockage, block the light languages, and that's also part of the human experience that we need to get used to other people also and talk like in public and all of that. That we shouldn't forget that we are human at the same time. So yeah, to me, the beginnings, when I was guided to create these groups, for me it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy because I had to face all my anxiety to talking in public, a lot of stuff that was really tough in the beginning. But gradually, as you join us or you join other groups, you will see how everything just flow away. All that tension, all that. Sometimes it's not even tension. You might feel very comfortable with the rest of the group, but there is something that psychologically is blocking the whatever you want to bring, the transmission. And so yes, that's all right. And you will see as we go on how they start flowing more and more. Thank you, Willie. Thank you for trying.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Yeah, trying. I say thank you for trying, because this is what it's all about. It's about giving yourself an opportunity and having the courage to do this in front of everyone and all of that. That requires courage. And that's something that we are also learning. We are also learning to bring love to others in situations where you don't know the other people that they are around you. So that is also something that we learn or we experience as humans, and we sort of dissolve those walls of that we have there in our psyche somewhere from maybe bad experiences in the past, or just because we've been criticized so often in the past, and that we still have something there in the subconscious. But like I say, this is why we created these places, these groups, so that people can dissolve those things. Taka wa taita na wakana. Esa ia na wa taina makua ma. Ua. Sine aku mata isa na mao. Anete te ia wa. Au maka isine te kiete ne me te ia makua. Anete ua tene kuata. Ua ia kawaka. Ua tene te ki o mai te ki mata si me. Ua na ta hatai te ki. Tawa. Ua na. Ama este si ete ki ana tua. Ene ke ki. Ene kiwa. Ane nene ti ene te te shua. Ua kata te se te tene ki ua katene. Awe tene ki wa mate se te tene ki me chiwa. Tene ki nini ki wa maka. Ake tene ke te shuaka. One ke tene me ke te shuo. Me ke tene ki mi anamaka. Wana tene ki uaka tane te tene ki uaka. Tawana kata ime ke kuaka. Ina mawa. Atene mi kiwana. Tenene ki ne te tuaka ine te shuaka wamata ine e kiwaka na. Tuana tiana mahishiana kuata. Blessings. Thank you. Nene kiwata. Ene me kishua na kaini tiana. So if you're watching this video, like I said before, or you are feeling like there are too much energy in your system, create this grounding, do any type of grounding meditation that you know. You can do the one that I mentioned before, but you can do any one that you are familiar with and apply it, and you will see how these energies flow. If after doing the anchoring or the grounding meditation, you still feel like too much energy in your system, just take it easy. Watch the video for a moment, for a while. Then whenever you feel like that is getting too much, stop the video and then carry on tomorrow or another day and do it gradually. Come back gradually to the light languages transmissions, because sometimes our system, they need to get used to it. Yatia wa paita tawanta itia na kuha nata kuanta. Titia nata wata. The more you go out there and you share with people, with brothers, sisters, the light languages, you will see that also everything will flow. Everything, not only the way you receive them, but also you will start also flowing in the way of speaking them. Or maybe you are not meant to speak the light languages, and maybe something else that need to be activated. Yeah, because there are some people who are not meant to talk the light languages. So don't worry about that. Don't be stubborn. Do not try to force them. If you are meant to talk them, you will. And usually you get that feeling that Julie was sharing before we started the recording. That is something that wants to express or come out, especially through your throat and your chest. And you feel that, there is something that really wants to speak up. And it's like a feeling that is not you entirely, it's some other powerful force that wants to speak up. And then that's it. That will be some of the symptoms that they want to come out. That started with me in 2012, and I didn't get the activation until 2019. So be patient, because sometimes it takes a while, and there is nothing wrong with you. Many times it's just because it's not meant to be the divine time for you to speak them. I did one of these quantum hypnosis sessions, and when I asked that question, the answer was that it wasn't the divine timing. That's it. I was meant to start talking them in 2019 and not before. That's why I didn't speak them before. That's it. It wasn't any issue with me that like I was making up with my mind and thinking that it might be something wrong with me, because I could feel them. Since 2012, I met this lady from Minnesota who could speak the Lyran languages, the feline languages, and I was feeling, oh my God, I do understand what she's saying, and I could understand what she was saying, and I knew that I wanted to reply every time that she was speaking them. And then I was, for so many years just saying, why they don't come out? Why they don't get activated? What's wrong with me? There wasn't anything wrong with me. It's some of us, we have blockages. Sometimes we have implants. Sometimes we have traumas from childhood. When we wanted to express ourselves, maybe we were shut down, and somebody maybe yelled at us and really created some sort of trauma there. And if that's the case, that's why we do the clearings also here, and then we do the clearing first and then the activations, just in case if somebody is in that situation, we do that. But bear in mind that sometimes it's just a question of time that it goes in perfect divine timing with something that you need to do here on earth, some sort of ministry that you need to spread here or bring to humanity. And then whenever that is the right moment, they will come through you. How did that happen to me? That happened in 2019, as I say, and I was sleeping and I woke up speaking the light languages, and I woke up myself speaking tones and light languages, and that's how everything started. It was exactly at 3:33 a.m. when I woke up, and I was hearing this my own voice with different tones and different stuff. I really thought that was somebody else. And when I came back to my senses, I say, "What the heck? This is so amazing! I'm talking, and I'm not even putting my intention to talk. They were just coming through naturally, and they were just taking sort of control." But don't be afraid if you feel that like they take control, because it's a very pleasant feeling. It's really a pleasant feeling. So don't feel like if they come through, it's gonna be like some sort of dark energy trying to control you, possess you, and talk through you just to for just to do something nasty or whatever. Nothing. It's completely the opposite. It feels really good. It opens your heart. It opens your throat chakra. It makes you feel super free. And expanded. You feel like this sense of expansion is wonderful. The more you let them go, speak through you, you feel more and more expansion, and many other things that you will be experiencing as unique experiences, really. Takine shuama. And wonderful thing, one of the most wonderful things is when you find brothers and sisters that you are not aware that you met in another lifetime or timeline, and then all of a sudden you are in the same group and just start talking the same light languages. This is really mind-blowing. This is what breaks all the logical mind, all the left part of the brain really dissolve and collapse and stop being an obstacle. when this sort of realities or situations happens. I run another group on Fridays. It's in Portuguese and Spanish. And for example, the light language that Melissa was channeling just before, during the blessing, there is another lady who also channeled these light languages, and she doesn't even speak English, but they speak the same light language, and that is incredible. Melissa is in Scotland, and I believe that she's from Colombia, and it's amazing, really. These things and that happens between Brother Wesley and I, with Luis and I. Alana spoke also a light language before. That is a light language that Wesley and I will speak, also from the ancients. In your transmission before, Alana, you were speaking that so familiar light language. Obviously the ancestors are here giving these blessings and protection to the whole group, and to many more that are here witnessing this moment, because this is not only the people that we are here in the group. There are a lot of civilizations and other light entities witnessing these wonderful moments. That's something that it will also come like some sort of sense with the light languages. As you get these transmissions, you start feeling more entities around you. You start feeling many more things that you say, what? And mind-blowing stuff. So let's do that. If you feel at home like this is getting like too much energy, do the grounding exercise. If you feel that the energies get high and higher, keep having this exercise like in the background. Keep having it. You can do simultaneously many things at once. You can. Many people think with their minds that they cannot. You can do that. You can do that. Have this sort of vision, like in the background, feeling yourself like a hologram, connecting cosmos, universe, with the center of Mother Earth, and feel yourself being that link. Anytime you feel like the energy is going too much, remember that sort of vision. And let's do and continue with the collective intention. The first collective intention, Alana already started, but we are gonna do it collectively as well, which is balancing and also removing density in all humanity. And that includes us, obviously. Whenever you do a spiritual exercise, do not forget to include yourself, because we have this tendency to bring love for others or send love to others. And usually when we do that, we forget that we are part of it. So always create that sense of awareness that you are also part of this wonderful transmission, and let yourself also receive as you are giving, because that's all about is whenever we start mastering giving and receiving, we will get that sense of wholeness. A lot of people still think like in old times, like we are just here to give to others. No, it's giving, but also receiving. It's that symbol of the infinite. I keep repeating that. To me, represents that. One side of the symbol of the infinite is giving. The other side of the symbol of the infinite is receiving. So giving and receiving should be present in your life at all times. Giving and receiving. We often do the giving and not that much the receiving. So if you feel that that is your case, bring it on consciously. start going to groups or just going to places like in nature and start feeling like you are a receiver, because we've been, like I say, trained to be a giver for many years, but we don't have that openness just yet to receive as we should, as our system requires. And whenever you reach that balance in giving and receiving, you will feel a very, very holy feeling. It's wonderful. It's amazing. So whenever you like, activate your microphone if you want to participate in this light language transmission. If you don't speak light languages, but you can play an instrument, a music instrument, or even create music with your vocal cords, you can do that. You can do also the classical prayers like we used to do at church. Those ones are also powerful. So yeah, you can just put your prayers in this intention of healing humanity, balancing all the energies in humanity, including yourself. Your camera went like into the sides, Alana.
I know, I had to put it on the charger. So I have to be this way.
That's okay. That's okay. You are in another part of the world now. Okay, so yeah, activate your microphone whenever you like. If you want to participate, let's go. Let's do it. Shahua nai isiwa makautia nakwa tawa taina nakua nataina huatata utu iniki anakua atia na matutese etetia na matutetetia mapapai ana unetesi iniki waka tate istantuonte tenete yua.
Yashina tatore niti shikoro no toshimi na tayushinotore te deare niti
Tawana tauma tatia makumatia
yana tashikoro no toshiniki
anamai nitakumai
e amare no toshikoro no
takuontai taumana
e adore
Shanama sawanta ise
Yata nana iwa suka tu katati mai ahuata mayata uata
cha cha
Yawasata mayaka uayata
tiana
o sai akana ie ya waya Naya tahu tata naya ya wa
Hanato mahena humata ne su hana hene niwan
Toyota Maya
Akwatatiana makuatana
Kuta
Checheaneki wama
Wataya Kanuyata
Anawata tataiwa mapatu wacha chawata ine
Yasharo do ya kashana tasho como ya
wacha chawata cha
Yata Masata Iete Kuta Ietia Mata
E amoro no tojo ya natashiki na tashikoro toya toya tataya roto toya taya toto tora ya tato shokoro toto toya Ia kushukuru toto yara tata tata ya toto toto re tata kata toto koto koto toto 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 re tata tata tata
Baba Yeshua, Ma Yeshua, Nete Yamakuara, Tusai, Anawakaku,
Uasata. Si tata ua. Mi tata kuta tata tu 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 tu
Chupa, papa para
Yaro toto shukoto to yarata. Yar toto toto rete te kare 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 kare
Mia tata, kuta tata, uya tata, uya ta, uya sa.
Takuana chuana tawata.
Taya tata kani, iya sa huasa, husatana iya ka uata.
Awantane kahwata taina makataina
Masata
makawata
uyata. Nama iya ka ueta iya wasa wa. Mawata iya. Papa pa uya kata. Uyata iya ka iya wayata uata iya wasa uyata.
Ana wana hataita wataka
Mati iya.
beki wa makataine te
Mashika.
Kuake klasiti siata sishkara titira kmuta klasita kia tutushia tutia.
Ana kusinete ki wana tasoma te sene ki kuia na kawa na tai wama kasani ki ana. Oh, ana te ana.
Kiata busita, kiata kabuta, sisha puya takita, kia sakishi ya puya kayoli ya yana, kaita ita muya na.
Bene ana kuana si ana maua. Uana iya.
Uata iya kana uyata.
Uana taita na uma iya na kuata
Iyata uata kiawa suyata. Tiwata. Iyawata mbayata. Ndata kuwata iwa sawa iyata kini. Tata kuni iyawa. Numama iyata. Tuwata tiya tuwaka. Kuta.
Sawana katia na makasua na
Tiyatata mayata kuyata.
wana
Uwata kiana iwa sa uyata. Tutata na iyata wa suka.
Kiata maloni, yamuli meloni meoni, koli la kiainia, kuashka kiti kaya kakiuto kuya kayata, yati kule aka kua kiata sia kayete, kia tsieke kia kaya yuko, kia la kiata kiaka siaka kuete, yete siaka kua
Tata umata cheo
Asata.
mahai naka umahe
Ikia ya kuyata. Wasata. Siya ya watu yata. Kuwata. Kini ya watayata. Maya kawata. Bayata.
Bona hawaka waka niya waka
Kini ya watu.
chawaka reki
Kuwasata. Siya ya. Siya kata kuwata. Kunata. Kini ya. Kunayata uwata. Kuyaka uwata. Kunayata uwata. Papa pauya kata tutu kata ya wata. Kili kana uya tata uta.
Ke homa hata hena homa ika wakana wataya.
Ya bruto suputa frasita. Kieta state kuchiapo kuchuto. Kiesta pitiala kakyuto kushiapo.
Joa kana kwata na kubacha chaku ate.
Wasata. Saya kata uata iya kanueta. Papa pasukiri ikini uata ka uata mayata. Ane iya kuata ta kuni.
Wana kauwana.
Na wakati yakatu uata.
Shawana hote shawana homai. Tiene ka honde te taumai na umai. Tawata de mekishuma esete wakaka.
Ayata tua. Pata uyata. Kiwata wata.
Wata esiwa katu anakawata ye. Doi yahae. Atawaya.
Tuka. Iti itu nuwe.
Shawakama ishamana.
Masuka te ata ya. Maki mata wasa kini akua. Mbayata kuya kia.
Tawata misa mama umaista mama isti mio mama
Shukura tata titia shukuri niti shimina tayo to shukura tataya taya ta shukura minitia. Ia natayo notori.
Ia na makuata ia makuata ia.
Ia share nata shukura totoya renete shikemi niti shukura totoya.
Papa isu.
Ia nata shukura tataya totoya shukura totoya renete shikia nata shukura. Ia natashukura nitishikini tishimura natashukura. Ia nata. Ia koshukura notoshumiti ia natashukura notoshukura. Initia notoshukura. Notoshukura initia tachoshumutu. Natashukura tatataya natashukura. Ia notoshukura. Ia shukura. Ia shukura
Dawate keama os ema at
Kiata satia tatia kapuya.
or
Kiasta kaya kapuya. Takia. Kias kapuya takia.
Ia tata kuna ia ka uasa ia wa yata. Kuya ta uate. Kuya
ar etos or
Mawaka. Ia.
so waka
Maya
est
sakwa.
your amta artish kor apat ashkor
Uata.
chechak
Mieka.
tush uma
Kini
apakutu
kuasa.
otar esya
Maya kuata.
har
Kia.
an agua te is equal etekis eteki inta wakate este nak akuam ates yorba intak ar or us ur mesh isiur untar ak uku. Watata. Shawa mashua. Wana wa maisua. Sawana tia kaur mama suwa iwa kawanta iana kuata kawa iana wata iana wata iana wu wasata sineyaka hietana kua kuasa suwata kinia wata wawata mayata mayata wasata sineyata wayata kiawata
Kiata yakabuya yakafasise la lista.
Tasa toa yeto kosotoya.
masaku tata iuya sakani maya
Kua kiaka. Kua yakayo. Yalama.
kiniata iyata kiniwata wasata siyatata mawata kiniata tititiwa tini kiniata tiniata
Kua
mawata
yaka. Kua kiaka.
iyawata
Kiakai kua kaya kahua katia kayaha. Kuhoya kaya kakuya.
kiwata
Kiara siara
wasata
ye.
sayata siniya kuniyata uyata kuwata tuwayata mayawata
Sia.
Fatura nesi anar kahoro nesi ara tine kioro
Santa Carieteo.
Ya uayata. Kiata suya. Kiata sua kuya papasia
tiyake
kasakaki.
kuwata
Kiata sia tasakusia kaya.
tiyaka uyata
Kaya
kunayata
kapua. Yeso kaya. Kanini ya kaya.
Pawasata Wayata
Tayo anasa.
Kinawayata
Kosia
Kuasa
Takara
sotori. Makili la kiara.
Takara Takasa hi
Ta.
o anasa karaye wata.
Sawatani
Lasimi na yaminya
Takasantariye
tasikana.
teke
Kete
soara
sasuti sishaki te
soara
sista.
sarantai
Iata sakia
nasan
tutu
ye
fayu.
o
Kuati sa.
sa
Kuati.
saye toara
Kiata
siyo
sia.
toan takasiye
Kua kautasi.
sa
Sisa.
na
Sapuri
soa
tasi.
Sawati
Kayaka.
takasiye tea
Ila.
na
Yata.
saye
So sosa.
soa na
So wala
sa
na ka. Yata mula
Yekoa
ya.
ta
Yata
ya
sakura. Ra.
Tasa Yekoa Kasa Yeteoa Soa Yetoa Kasietea Na Yekoa Nasiha Takasa Yetokoan Takasa Yetoa
Gaya Kana Watayata
Santa Kasi te ko anatasa.
Mayata Kuata Kineawa
To
Kuana
sieto
wawesi
koso
yaka. Kia
anata
kasia kanana kia
sieto
marasi.
anata kasa.
Kuata
Kuana na yule
Kite
kasi. Kaiti za kia pare.
Kaneta
Kakala
Kia
yeo
Ia
kasanta
sia kau.
kaye.
Kuta Tayatuata Iakanu Wayata
Kuasa
Wasayata
sita kayata sapuya la kiata.
Poa
Yala
sata
yata
kaye
tira.
toa.
Yata.
Nasaye toa
Kata
ye
Wayata
kese
Kirawata
se
Tuwayata Kiwata
Yata.
se
Kana
toa nasa saye.
Kuasa
Yata. Wa sisi kiana kaya.
Suwata
Kiata.
Iaka Kuata Tata Kaniaka Wata
Tokoa nakawa tasie tokoa na tantaka.
Giaka na Kuyaka ni Kia Kunowa
Satia tasira
Suwaka
rahibu. Harimbi
Kumbayata
rasiti ya
Kanya
karumbo.
Nuwata
Kiamrati.
Nia
Kiomanda.
Wata
Amnamini.
Kinia
Surrendering.
Owasa Nuwata
Remembering.
Kinewa
Viata
Siwa
sikia tasiki tasito. Uambra
Awasa
siati.
Siwata Wayawa
Kaye
Kiwata
nakaye akasa
Wasata
naye
Shikuyataka
te akanta
Kutatata Uasa Kia Kuwata Kinia Hawayata Nia Kanua
taye to sia
Mataya Kusaya Saniwata Kunia
naye
Mayatu Mayata
akasa
Kutata
oya
Uyasa
sio bola
Siwakata
naye
Tuwata
to
Kiata Maya
na
Siyawata Kuwata Iyakuyata Kania Siniwata Kutata Uwasata Siwati Katua Kiwata Niyata Mayuwata Sinia Mataya
Hataro masaron Siniarana karon makatasyo kuana tasya.
Kuana tasato koa sieteri nasi anata.
Tasumara isya kun hatia
Satu ata kina ye kawata ta kuni ye kani matua. Sata. Sinuya.
Toya te yerete
Sinuya tuka tua.
Maria
Ini ewa. Ni wasata.
Tia tia sia ta sia ti haya hia ho. Hey ati star template stars
Oyananto sing
Kukita si male Guarantee, guarantee amore. Che broken usami Aphrodite. Her fraud is untried. William Wallace crying, Wallace for free, keep down to the sea,
Satua pataka santa yetoala nakasoalanta yetesa toala
Ami, down to the sea. He brought it on me. He's a blessing indeed. Scar froze all day on raising up the Come aliati sarsi Corium ventari amendi Cruden roliarandasi Cruden florimo
Ohanata kasoa na yeto
Kayaka kukayaka kurasia takia kiata sia kayaka tasia kiata sia kahia kiata sakuya kiataya kiata tuya kiata sakia taku
anaka yetoa nasato
yakisa
koata yete kokoana sietoa
ayasa
nakayeto
kaya
kokoa sietana
kiata si
toasato
kuakia sakiata
tokoanaka sataka siete
kuata so kuata siakia kakiata
takasana tato yekesa
ku akia kuata
toasato kualete
kuatia kiasa sector 19 201 3701976 kuata kia memoria
Oyanda
Iskomatia puratasia kiatasia kamore
Testiana tokosi
kuvatasi kiatasia
Nasa
kapura
tokosa
yamora sakore Kamori
Nasawa.
sikori kasore.
Nasietua.
Kasore kamori sakole tatia. Kiata
Nasa.
kila mula sasta. Mulami asakoli rakatuli rakamili akamole. Kamoli tia. Kamoli
Takasanta.
asakula. Dis, tras, takilia. Kuali rakamuli. Chiara moschchiara. Chiara moschchiata cascolira. Chiara moschchiata cascolira catatili.
Nasia.
Catili mascatolina. Mascatoli. Mascatoli, mascatoli,
Nakasiete
mascatoli.
sianata yeoa nasoa kataie nakasietoa iakasampotosa takasiete kei nakasayetoa nakasiete.
Yatata kunaya wa suwayata kunayaka niyaka niwa mayaka suwa sukayata wata niyaka wa mayaka naya huata wayasaya na niya
Chia kapua kayakasia kayakasia. Ua tia sakia. Tia tastivra tisia pura. Tia taputa.
Nasakoloa
Tia tasione.
taietes
Oya tasia katita.
nakasalato
Uata. Tia tapura.
Ayete
Kiata. Kiata sia.
Kayete soa
Yes. Napisa karatitisi.
nasieto koa
Kieta
naieto
tatita.
ko
Kieta sakiti yata tatita. Tia
nakasieli
sakatiata. Kuata frada katika. Kuazga frada katishka fratishka tashka. Muashka dishka
tasaklakalanata
dashki fladiski mura katia. Kalotita. Kula frata kiuku. Mura kasakita.
kuasata
Kura
niya
kanata.
kuyata kuasa suwatata iye
Kuata
kani
katitia. Kuata
Kanye
katitia
kiwa
kukuana.
tumba
Ayuka
tambaya
kasia.
kunia ka uata uosa
Kuata
iye
sia kakita sio kula.
sata kuna
Kuata.
kie
Kuata.
payata kuata mayata
osakatinakasa
Kuata, kuata, kaita sakuata, kaita sakuata, kaita
kiata
sakuata, kaita
mayata
kala, kaisa
uosa
kakuata, kaita,
sua kie
saka kayuata, kaita,
yata
saka
e tu
kayuata, kaita,
yata e mia
ia
ua
ua
seia
kuata
ua
ua
saita,
ua
kuata
tenia
saita, kuata
ua
uasa
saita, kuata,
seia
naia
kuaya,
nua
yaya,
teia
Oia,
kuata
nua
saita,
kasaya,
sakita,
uasa
oia,
kuata,
tawa
ua,
kuata
oia,
saita,
uasa
kakaya,
Kiata
sinea
sakita kasita
oia,
kasita kasita.
niaka wata
Kaita.
kasaya,
ua
si, nai, des,
bata kuite kinia kunna konde
kuana,
taua
takai, tuaka, tasiaka,
muasata huye aka uaka teia
kanaya,
kumba ua
takakai,
seata
tua, nasa,
Atatu kaneni hoyata huasata so yakatu kani kuwa
kuana, takakai, tu kuwa,
Wanakaina, wataina, taina, kahataina, kahwa.
haya, katasa,
wasuka taia sabamani yawa
kuana, takai,
huyata
waya, takasa.
uyata kani yakuata
Kiata
pawuyata
kuwa tapala kata
Kaya
sukia tasia.
tukuanata
Kiata sua
kasaya
katia kaua. Kua
kawayata
tasia
kumba
kakula ka. Kiata kula
kunakie
kakucha. Halira malulia. Kiata asu kiatae.
maka
kuanata
tieka
kasaya tua.
kuasata
Tuya
uyata
tasakaya
niaka
Kulani
tua.
maskatili na katatiki
uyata
sakike pikika.
niata
Kulakata.
Nuasata uyata ka uata
Kuala.
taniyawa suyata
Tasia.
mauata kiniya uata kumbaya kiya tawa
Tia sta kiata sia puaya kayata sia puaya. Tila kia mutus puya tikiati.
Sanda. Yes.
Keliani la inila yana. Aya kaina. Kaina la kayana. Yaka soplofro. Prois kiata fiati atakiata kiata hiata sea kaya.
Nakasaya tua.
Usavi dua kaita kasitia kayaka.
Ooh. Thank you,
Amen.
guys. Thank you so much.
Amen.
Wow, that was powerful. There have been everything. Everything has been cleansing, healing, activations, all sorts of interventions here in the group and in everybody else. And we will continue now. So yeah, hold on a little bit, hold those light languages for a moment. And we will continue now with another intention and bringing more. There have been also conversations between different galactic beings that they were really, really funny. I don't know what was the joke about, but I had the sense of laughing a lot and create an effect of openness. Obviously, do not try to block whenever you feel like laughing. Don't block that. Or whenever you feel like dancing, don't block that. Whenever you feel like singing, do not block that, because that is your soul wanting to express and wanting to come out and free itself. I wanted to ask Willie, but Willie left or his call dropped. But I'm gonna ask also Julie. What did you feel, Julie, during this massive, huge transmission?
I felt many things. I realized that I've already started a little bit, because when I'm driving in the car, I can't sing. I've never been able to sing, but I just want to make these singing type noises, and I do it because I'm by myself, and I think that that's this. And I felt I understood a few things. I felt like I was understanding a few things that were being said. And what you were saying about making sure we receive for ourselves when we're giving.
Yeah.
I always forget to do that. That was totally a message for me. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And I'm in a place right now where I really need to do that.
Yeah, it's very human because we were programmed. It's very human because we were programmed to do that for centuries and centuries. So it's gonna take a while for us to get back to the symbiosis of connecting, giving with receiving, and do it simultaneously. For our mind, it's even almost impossible to do that. like how I'm going to give at the same time than receive. It's like the mind doesn't get that completely because of that programming that we've been under for so long. But it's all about practicing. It's like
Yes.
the fact that you came to this group, you already said it has made you realize that you already speak light languages, that you some of the songs and tones, you already do them when you are driving. All these things need to be shared and exposed so that we can realize that all that is already happening in us. But if we don't come to a group, or we don't open up, or we don't have the courage to make a step like that, or sharing, gathering with some people who are in the same frequency, we might think that it's only a product from your mind, something that is happening there in the background, and you might not even give importance to that. Right. But when you come here, you start finding that all these things are truly blessings, and we keep receiving confirmation after confirmation. So when I was focusing in your energy, I was feeling exactly what you just said. Is you are already activated, and it's all a matter of self-awareness. It's of allowing that energy to come through. Sometimes, like I said before, sometimes subconsciously we are blocking that, or consciously we are blocking that just by doubting about it, just by thinking like, no, that's only me. I'm just making that up. Blah, blah. Yeah, it's very easy to think that way because it's something that comes alone, is something that comes by itself. It's effortless. So as it's effortless, you the first thing that you start thinking is that's something I'm making up with my mind or with my inner voice, and that's it. And the thing is that it's really special. And as you please keep coming to the group if you can make it. And practice here with us, and you will see how everything comes, because it does happen. It does happen to everyone. when you gather with people in the same frequency, we raise together the energies, because we are doing exactly the same thing. It's like you catch up. You catch us up. Catch us up. It's like that gift has been there later or asleep, and when you are here with us, we support you, or we help that to wake up. And the more you expose yourself to this, the more they come more easily. So you're gonna see, like in maybe one more day, that will be enough. For them to flow, because you got them there. You got them there, and that's what they were telling me. She's already. You didn't need the activation, but we did it anyway for the people who are watching the video. Somebody might come across with similar circumstances, and they might need a little push to start talking them, or channeling them. And these are for all of you guys, and everyone, really. Tishi, Anata, thank you for sharing, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And it's confirmation also, because when you express what happens to you, whatever we are experiencing in the background whilst we are doing the channeling, oh my God, it's really, really a blessing, because we find out that it's confirmation after confirmation. And I wanted to ask also Will if some questions. I will ask Alana to send me his contact, if that's okay. Maybe ask him in private, what did you feel? What did you feel during the transmission? because that is important. It's important in many ways, for self-realization, for self-understanding that you have also those gifts with you. You have them all. You have them all. And like I said before, you might not get them activated just because you might have another role here on Earth that is related to maybe more healing with hands, or maybe doing other things. There are so many roles in this path of ascension. Tiana, tuana. That ascension, we always relate it to ascending up, but it's actually what we are doing is bringing what we have been considering that is up, we are bringing it down. So we are bringing it to these dimensions also. All that light, all that heaven, we are bringing the heaven on earth. So a lot of light workers are still in that process that things are going to somewhere else, and we are not going somewhere else. We are actually bringing everything here. And here is when we are going to upgrade and uplift all things, and everything is going to start transforming. And there are already a lot of architects like our brother Wesley building up many archetypes, structures, the geometrical structures that are needed here in this dimension to let other brothers and sisters also flow through this period of transformation and ascension. And as you have come for the first time, Julie, have the honor to do the next intention. So the intention can be for you again, for a relative, for the animal kingdom, for the plant kingdom, for anything that you like or that you wish to get better or improve or balance or cleanse.
Okay. I'd say I think a big thing that I've noticed lately is I would like for everyone to have enough.
Have
whatever
enough
they think they
abundance.
need, have enough abundance of
Or
love,
whatever they need.
everything need,
Or
everything
whatever,
need, yes.
yeah. If they need shelter,
Enough that they
if
want
they
to
need
give
food,
some.
or anything, exactly. And if
Yes.
some people have too much, maybe activate their systems so that they also share with others.
Yes, give
Tianata
it.
one time, become a community. Taku and Taini and in the planet. Tianakuana. Thank you, Julie. That's a wonderful intention. Taku and Taitana Watayana. So whenever you like, please activate your mics. If you are feeling exhausted during the transmission, you don't have to continue. So stay as a receiver and receive. If you feel like drained, that sometimes happens, that's okay. So if you are watching this video and you join this transmission, but you, after the first one, you feel already like you are drained, do not force your system. Do not force your whole system, your body, your mind, and your energetic body, because there is no point on doing that. That is contradictive. It will be like working against yourself. Always ask to yourself for that balance and that abundance that Julie put the intentions on. So whenever you like, activate your microphone. And let's go to the next one. Personally, I'm feeling the energy from the full moon. The key is Takua is Awaka. Uanama Asia Maku on Teki to Papaishu Wama. Cheki Titianamaka Uosha Ana Akata Ene Teeti Anama Ona Tenene Party Ene Abundance Tata Ana One Teia Maku Ote Tete Nete She Takawana Inia Wata Una Hataiwa Wanataina Makahua Tataine Tititia Makua Tai
Yata uata ia wasana
Anakatusha Taina Wata
Mia wata wasa ia kie Aia
Wanamasa Wati
Mia kwa ua ia Iata uyata hua ta
Sanete Tite Tawata
Ia tia
Watata Tina Watata Sawata Itata Watata Cheki Wakata One Sawaka Ina Watata
Mia ka wasa uyata
Fisha Wapapaia
Nia tata uatata uyata kini kutuwe Mawa
Ane Sawamataia Kawata
Wanataka yeto akata yete
Nawamamai Tatawamai Tawaya Nawatai Umahana Haita Wapai
Miata sofludi sakira shatia. Miaka saprato kula rakiti mula. Yata pura yata taki. Furaki saya rakatestia takura sakiata sofura. Miata siaka kiada.
Ane Sawakata Inta Wakata Itarawakianta Wapate Sawakana Ene Tawapataisene Tishua Kawaki Tiawaka Satawatene Tetiama
Kawaka ayakua kia kawaka ua 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 kia kawaka ia ka ua ka chia ka ayaka ta ia ka ta ia ka uch ayaka ta ia ta sia fliera frito kuka kia ta sia. Pura sakia ta sia mora satia. Kida saving
Anamasuana Taisuana Nene Kata Onda Ene Tekiana Wakana
yeto anakasa yeto nakayete sakayeto anakasa
Awamasia Ranatiera
Moya kiaka. Kiaka sakarang kasika. Kiata sasika.
Sawatanare Siore Messi Tiara
Kieta. Kiesa katieta. Kiata kieta sieta. Kiata sakieta sieta.
Kutata wa tumba liaka Sasawita meata Kiniewa Wataya Mawasata Iakana ni Yakuata Yakuata Matuata Miasa Tiatata Kinia.
Abashi
Uasa.
washawa tata isa mama
Wanaskia
kakuaka.
sakatoko totoko kotoko ye.
Arakakasua natawa mama sita na.
Ayuwa tata. Kinia ta yeah.
Takasaye to ana.
Mama satu watata ia ke ni ya huwa yata hunia sa suaka. Kuta tete ya wayata mayata. Ia to wata kinia huatata huyata. Hikitie siniawa. Moasa suwayata. Kia wa uata ia kana uata. Puti e kini e wa tamae awa sakani.
Wakawata iya na wakai ni wakias wakana watesh.
Wea weti e kani
kama
wa sukata e akua tama uea tama.
Awaishiwa.
Kia kama kaika
Sakaye to anakasako.
Chia tatu yata kani e kanu e akaku yata kuni. Seya wata e aka niati neia uasata mayasuka sikini maiata utea mawa sunia yeah huata kinie
Kaya
kuata
tasia, kaya
mata
tasia, tasika la kieta. Kiata sakieta sika kieta suka. Kiata sakita sia kapuya. Kieta sika tarita sakruta. Brutality tasika. Kieta sakira tasika. Promoti sakieta sia kapuya ta down. Da sikieta guta sprita. Kiasa Jesus sakazisa prisa kalita. Muati sakra creator kita. Kuata sazusa saezu sokubra takia takua paria lakia. Ia hia ea hi prani frodi. Ia hi prani mighty free. Ia running voice, 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 voice.
Yes, no tore ni ke kora Natasha kana tosha moro no toya Natasha kora no tosha community ara no tosha kora Natasha kara no tosha kora tataya Natasha kora e ano tore ni titi ara tosha no totoya tatasha tataya tataya totore tetia shakora taya na toshimia. E arono to yara Natasha koro no to shukura tatatea te shukura tatea nate shikora. E amare anataya kora tatataya rototo e shikia. Oro no to shumore nete shikara Natasha kori miana taya. E aroto to yare nite shikoro no to shukaya. Arototoya, tatataya totora, tatataya rototoya, retishiki arototoya, e arotototoya, retatakata tutua, retatataya, retatataya, retotototoya, retitiya, retoshokoro, tototoyara, e amashunotora, titia, tatataya, ratashukura, e anateshikoro, notoni, anatashukura, nata. Iaro to no to yara tata yara tashakoro to yana teshikano to. Natasha kara tashaka shakaya Natasha kora tataya shanata shakura. Shamora. No to shakore nitishi nitia tashakara no to shakora. Yamare. Mokosho no to te arete te arato shimieni tish no to shakaya nitishmora. Kora Moshe Natasha Kara Natasha Komora Taya Natasha Komora Ishia Taya Tasha Kora Initisha Taya Natasha Komi Anatisha Kono Taya Ko Areniti Ashanata Ashakora Initia Ashakomea Natasha Kaya Natisha Kora Nitia Ya shukuru totoya dea karanato shukoya mia. Ia kora totoya yenitia tataya ta shukura totoya nitia totore tete te arate shikara toto shukura. Ia nate shukura sha 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 shi shi sha rototoya. Ia koro totoya shakaya noto shumaya nete shikia. Oh, shukuru. Ishikiti atiki ashatututu ishikiti
Kuna tutu na ia ti kota papawa suata kini ya waya tatu waya papawa suata tatu kia kata kanene kia ya ko tatu papawa saya tatu waya kini tatu waya Maya mama moya nuatata sikatea huasata kienea huasa niasa suata kienea kuata kieneta yuva suakata kiatatutututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututututu Layatata. Suka.
Kianewa.
Kianewa. Kiashia. Suyaka. Oyatea. Layata koya. Yana mayata. Mawatawa.
Tia papura da tia patikira sapura da tia papura da tia patikira kitara cultura tia tia.
Ya Natasha kaya Natasha kore ni tia shokorata. Ia shokume ya
Ya ta sia pua kia. Ya ta sefa kia.
Ore tini tia
Ya
shakaya
kakatipus kaitu kukuka ya kakapuya ta siu kuparya ta. Ya ta sia katatia puya ta satiu. Bunda sikiaka. Bua kakia kabua kia puya. Kaita sekuya kabalo kia pua. Tuaya kia tuaya te kasumba kia tumbe kia sumba.
Yes, ati suka da na yawa.
Tubadi da siela Wesley kikaya kuamia kayemu so salifia na kula fila fili Natali na lili na so native fikika kia Kia katia sa fruta ta sute sitete. Iklise ta potuti. Igita tatita tatita tatita. Itaya tatita. Ia sa katia. Ia sa waslina. Kika. Kiska fika katikiaka. Kali kiuputa kika kiata sukayaka. Kia kawata. Kiata hula kiata sia ka fluti sa fruta sa presaya. Kiata pura tatia. Kia sa kuya sa kita. Kuya tatita putu. Kia sa tai. Kuya ka. Tia ta free. Kia ta love. Kua tia kuana tisia no kuna. Love. Bakina kiatu. Wow. Kia tua kia ta sia ka hua. Hua tia ta sia ka tia. Tita sa tia paputa sia ka tita. Raiki ka tita yaki. Nice kuta. Lama kalama.
Ya Natasha
Lama
Kora
kia.
Natosha Nitisha Mara Nitisha Maya Kora Natosha Mini Tia Shakaya Natosha Mia Ya Natosha Kora Natasha Kamia Natasha Mora Natosha Kora Ya Natasha Kori Mini Tishi Nitia Natosha Mara Nitish Karata Ya Shamare Kaya Notoya Le amare ni te tore te ashakea na to shuru no toya. E a komare shinitia shukura tatataya shukura. E a no to shumore ni ti shikina te shukura ni ti shnoto toya shakaya to shumia. E a maya no to shukura. E a shukura ni ti shimi.
Ua kia sista kumo yoko. Kuaya kiaka. Kiata mole. Mole la mila la pila la. Pula lira matira tapis katia marco. Madagasita kiara samore na kiata tapira. Meri rasika yatia. Malila malisla kiara pula. Kiamo, 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 kiamo. Mohali hali, mohali hali, Uati asia wayani Kuasia diu kialum malikanja Kumali gives the strength to be the warrior Kumali Osupali Kuashiateya Come in happy Holy hombre yes mole mole
Wow.
Diaka. Tiki fuashaka. Chica, kiata kwa. Kiara sa kiata kia. Homa ka kiata. Homa, homa, homa ha kiata kiaka uka aka. Kiaka shiela ka kiata. Pua katia sia rakatupura. Tia la morari da sia da terira katia rakara yashkara urumpirka. Kia sakia. Uraki sakatia rasata way. Kia sakasi yakata. He grase brutling up in the sleeky tiklinga. Krushangi at the Clio. Krush la krinda kaskindi kakit. Klikata sakita kita kita.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Luis, how was that for you? How is it going? Your engines didn't take that long to warm up. Because in the first transmission, you were talking the light languages few minutes after we started. Incredible.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of energy in my third eye, and also my heart is like a phoenix. Yes.
Yeah, you're having conversations with all of us as well. It's incredible. It's so powerful. There was a moment before, not in this transmission, but in the previous one, that there was like some sort of monk talking through you, and he was talking through me, and they started talking at the same time, and that was amazing. And this monk spoke again in this transmission, and it's amazing. It's really, really powerful. They have very powerful energy, and Alana has connection with those monks also. Very, very powerful. Amazing. Khadija. Yeah, Alana, you want to say something?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was feeling into like past lives while we were doing the light language. And I was just feeling such a powerful connection with, I don't know how to pronounce their name, but is it Louis or Louise? Yeah, I felt like we were exchanging a lot of like information, and I felt like there was like a definite soul connection, like past life connection there. And I feel like we have more to like talk about and more information to share with you.
Yes.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of information. Like I feel like we were just coming together, and then there's all this information that we both have to share with each other because it's been such a long time since we have like met up again. So it's just like I feel like we need to like go off and do light language and just share our information together at like another time. Like I don't know, it was just such a. And then I was feeling into a Native American past life with with Wesley as well. There's a Native American past life there, and I felt that he had helped me a lot in a past life, and he was like just really there for me, and we were really close in a past life. I saw how much he did for me and how much he helped me and how grateful I was towards him. And I just feeling so many connections with the
and it's super. Sorry, it's super that you said that, because that's what I was getting. Is what you're saying, like that you're sharing is great, that you're networking, because that's what it is. You're sharing the information. You're like on, you know, it's amazing, because that's what we need. So what you just expressed is what they were telling me.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Once again, if Alana didn't have the courage to say what she just said, so much would have been there, like in maybe not forgotten, because we have already taken action with the transmission itself. But when we come to the point of human awareness, we empower the transmission and everything much more. We create that sense of awareness here in our dimension also, and we bring all that energy here. So that's what we do as we get more and more aware about things that we do in other aspects, in another dimension, in another levels. So it's so important to have that courage to communicate and share what you are having, what you are experiencing with during the transmission, because like Wesley said, you just confirm what I was feeling. And like Luis said, you just confirm. Yes, it's like, yeah, this is happening to me as well. And that connection that you were having, like that you need to continue developing and contacting to each other and all of that, I was going to send you a private message to both of you saying exactly the same thing. You should connect with each other and maybe practice some more, not only here on Thursdays, but maybe some extra days whenever you feel like it, because you have something to do together, and it's very, very pretty.
I would
I
love to
heard
do
a
that.
ringing in my ear confirming that.
And it's so amazing. This is so amazing. And this
Thanks,
keeps
Alana,
happening.
The
This
exchange.
Siakwana, Tiana, Watiana, Siana, Sialana, yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say I would love to like be Facebook friends and connect if you're comfortable with that, or if any of you guys.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, that's why we are here for. That we are not just here to activate, we are here just to continue collaborative work that we are going to be doing together. At some point we will do it also in the physical, meeting each other, meeting all the light language ambassadors and speakers. And maybe there is a big thing to do together at some point. They are saying, and the maybe is with a like an emoticon laughing. Maybe there is something that you need together in the future, and they are laughing. Yeah, there is a lot to do there. And it's wonderful. So don't give up. Continue with this excitement, doing what you are doing. I know that there are tough times, tough moments that make us feel awkward and sometimes even lonely. But remember that there are a lot of brothers and sisters who are having this transformation, these changes, and that they are also willing to work with you and collaborate with you and expand with you. And we are in that next step now of action and expansion. So let it happen. Give yourself the opportunity to open up and open up more and more. And as a reminder, we have these gatherings every week, apart from the last one that we rest in the 4th week of each month, or the last week of each month, because sometimes the month has more Thursdays, like 5 Thursdays. So in those cases, the last Thursday is the one that we rest. If the month has 4 Thursdays, it will be the 4th one. The rest of the time, we've been doing this since 2019, and we will continue doing so because these miracles keep happening, and I'm guided to create this space and keep it on. And as I say, eventually we will do it in the physical, also in the physical level. I'm looking forward. I'm so looking forward for that. Like some sort of retreat somewhere. I don't mind Ireland. I don't mind US. I don't mind anywhere. Wherever we are guided to meet all together, that's going to be special, very special. And now they are asking me to ask you, Khadija, what did you feel?
I felt my
The noise. No.
The government, maybe again.
Government interferences.
So it was like my crown chakra and my forehead, they were very active. And I feel like grounded, like at some point I felt I went into a trance, like I was so present. Yeah, so I feel progress, you know. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for every one of you. I really love these sessions. It really helped me a lot.
Yeah, they are very powerful for everyone. Everybody benefits from this.
Yeah.
We are not even thinking about it, but we are all giving to each other pieces of information and frequencies that we all need to keep expanding, to keep evolving. It's not happening to one of us, it's happening to all of us, including obviously me. I'm growing and I'm expanding with every gathering that we do. This is always, it goes to Khadija, from Khadija to me, from me to Luis, from Luis to Khadija, then Wesley. Like it's really a grid. It's a human grid interconnecting and expanding the energies in the here on the group, and then from the group to the planet. And like they are saying right now, and many more beings that they are witnessing this event, and they are celebrating this 100 weeks of doing these wonderful things that we do here. Yeah, because you make this space really magic all together. And don't give up. Don't give up. Like I say, Khadija, if you feel the densities again, there are a lot of reasons. It's not only you. There are a lot of reasons. If you go to astrology, we have the moon in Capricorn, and that is creating a lot of the stuff that is happening at the moment. It's happening collectively. It's not happening to you only. As you go on and as you keep going, you will see how everything become easier and easier and easier. And yeah, it's like I say, every week is an additional huge amount of frequencies and vibrations that contribute to make us feel better facing these realities that we have to face with all the with all the things that are happening around us, because we are bombarded by so many things happening at once, really. And that's what makes us the being that we are. We are multidimensional beings. That's why we are capable to feel the energies coming, and not only from this dimension, but from so many. And this period of transition and ascension is about that. It's about opening up to the other aspects of ourselves. And that's why we feel, wow, sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes it's overwhelming.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can feel the last 2 days. Yeah, I check, as you said, about astrology. I know about this special, event happening. So I feel it, yes, I feel it also. There's something, I feel the energies. Yeah, so I'm trying to ground myself, and yeah, it's good to know that there is something happening that makes me feel this way. Because sometimes I just doubt, like, just the mind try to interfere, but yeah. I try to use my heart to.
And try to take the opportunity also, like I did. Today I was like postponing going to the forest, or postponing going to the sea. And it was just like silly of me doing that. Like why I was postponing that, I didn't understand why. But for some reason, something was keeping me still. And I needed to be like that for a few days. And up until today, that I knew that today was the day. And then at 5 a.m., I woke up. At 5:30, I was already cycling. So this is not something even programmed, because here in UK and Ireland, all in these Nordic countries, the sun rise very soon, and like at 5 it's already light. There is a not the sunrise, maybe it's around 5:30 or maybe 5:20 past 5 or something like that. But at 5 you can see already the light coming and the sunrise. And it's really amazing. It's really, the summers are really special here because you have so many hours of light. And the summers is my favorite period that I enjoy here in UK, really. And that gives you the opportunity to go spend a whole day in nature and then come back and run a group like I'm doing today, and keep going, because the days are really, really long. But the same thing, if you have the chance, go and connect to nature. If you need to take a bus, if you need to take some transport, do it. Get something, but go outside and be in touch with whatever whatever you have around. Do you have the sea any close to you, Khadija?
It's a little bit far.
How far would you say that is?
Like it's 20 kilometers.
20 kilometers.
Yeah.
That's not far.
We don't have the height here in my city, so it's a little bit far.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
But as you said, I think it's a message for me because I am not connected to nature. And I am at home like most of the time. The only thing I do is like breathing, meditation, you know, these things. But I am not connected to nature.
The message I got is have breaks with devices, with electronic devices, have some rest with them, and go all that time go to nature, and connect more to nature. Honestly, it's incredible. Often our mind put us in a state that we even forget how good it feels to be. When I dive in the sea today, that was honestly like being in heaven, and the sound is again like, and yeah, when I dive in the sea, I realize how much I miss the diving.
I love the sea as well. I love it. Like
me too. I have a very strong connection. There are religions like the Orishas religions that they have a goddess that is the goddess of the sea, and I'm sure that you have also some strong connection because you have roots from Africa, and these religions come from Africa, from a lot of African tribes. They have this Orija, that they have it in Cuba, they have it in Venezuela. Some people have been using it with black magic, but other people use it in a very good way and very beneficial for everyone. And so, they
I'm
see.
a water sign as well. So
there is a lot of connection there. So you manage somehow find a way to go and visit the sea more often, to try the opportunity, try to take this opportunity during summer to do that, because in winter there in Morocco it gets colder as well, no? Like in Spain.
Yeah, it's not that cold, but
not that cold. It can get colder in the afternoon, for example, no?
Yeah, like because I live in two different places. now I came to the south. Here, like places are a little bit far, but
Yeah.
yeah, in Casablanca, you know, I live there like during when I go to study. So yeah, the places are a little bit near to me, but here, like I need, you know.
Yeah, it's a bit
yeah.
distance, no?
Yes,
You
yes,
feel
there is
a little
distance
bit
here.
isolated there.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
You could even try sitting down next to a tree.
I could what, please?
You could try sitting down next to a tree. Sitting down next to a tree.
Wow, yeah, you are right. It feels good too, yeah.
You know, it does, especially if things are like, you know, overwhelming, if you're feeling stuff, just sit down next to a tree. Just be with a tree. You could actually bring your books, you could study with the tree.
Yeah,
And it
you're
can
right.
help clear the mind too. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Just an idea.
I think you might have more olive trees and palm trees, no? Over there?
Palm, yes.
Palm
Not
trees.
olive, yes.
That works as well. Any tree. Any tree is fine.
Yeah.
Tisha
Thank you for the messages.
Shawata inata waka itata. Sawata. This applies to everyone, really. Connecting to nature is truly, nowadays, is truly helpful. It's helpful to get connected, to let all these dense energies flow a lot. Okay, so I think with this, yeah, Wesley, did you wanted to say anything? Because you raised the hand. What was that you said to Khadija? Okay, brother. Cool. Very good. So I think that this is, for today, is more than enough. We receive a lot of energies. We have embraced the energies that we are receiving nowadays. And yeah, we received the assistance that we needed. So next week, on Thursday, we will start again. Luis might have something to share with us before we go. Luis, bring it on.
It was just a question, because like I really like when we do the activations, and like I was wondering if that was something I could like follow and like become an activator of some sort, and like, but maybe we can talk about this offline.
It is okay. It is okay to speak about it now. The best advice I can give to anyone really is the less resistance you offer, and the less that you let the mind to interfere, the more everything flows and comes. So if you ask me what made you evolve and what made you expand and why you can now tap into so many light languages, because every time, every day, I put less resistance and I put less of my mind judgment, mind thinking, or maybe there is a technique that I can apply. Like you just say, that partially comes from the mind, saying maybe there is something when there is nothing really, because you have it all. You have it all, brother. You have it all, and you are demonstrating that every time since we met, every time that we have gathered, you are demonstrating that. The more you let yourself just be natural, the more everything comes through. And that's it. Honestly, there is no more rocket science behind this, unless somebody have a different experience. I'm talking from my own experience. So maybe, Wesley, do you have a different approach to light languages, or yes, please, you can.
What I even noticed, with even doing like I was doing healings, I'd be doing healings, but I don't really use the mind. But I noticed that when I kind of ask people's intentions and stuff, the energy kind of changes. So it's kind of funny, because I think now what I started to come to realize is like the energy knows where to go anyway. So it's I know kind of say to them like yeah, what is there something coming up, or is there something you need to you know, it's just some, you know, maybe something wrong with the way the pains in the body or whatever, like. But I noticed that even when I kind of don't do that, I'm just gonna let it look. I don't know, like what I used to usually say in the past, like say, look, I'm not saying this. I can work miracles, but we see what can happen. And then a lot of the time, it's there's a lot of unfolding happens, like. So that's without putting it into a box, because you're beyond all the boxes. When you kind of put it into the box, you're kind of directing that. And you know, amazing things that happen. Maybe like in the past, I used to be kind of more, there's probably a lot more manifestation and stuff. Now I don't really kind of do the whole thing at all. I just kind of go with the flow, not as much as possible. But I kind of think, it's not kind of thinking anyway. It's the energy already knows where to go. So
it's a sense of trust that there is something already collaborating with you somehow, and it's you actually. It's that we call higher self. I can relate to that because I work like you know, with the quantum healing hypnosis, and when I do the sessions, that's who I connect with in a first instance, with your higher self, and your higher self start talking like if it was someone else, very wise, light being sort of. But the thing is, that is the mind separating what you consider to be yourself with the higher self. It's only the mind separating that, because in fact you are both the same. So that's why we have that sense of something is already guiding us, and it's actually ourselves guiding already our conscious self here on earth. What happens is that our conscious self here on earth it has been for so long sort of detached from what the higher self is. So what we are doing is dissolving this let's say limitations that we have created over the centuries. We are dissolving that, and we are becoming more and more aware of that relationship that in the beginning sounds like we are contacting a light being, but that light being is actually you. And that is what is so awesome. And that's why it feels like Wesley says, like, it's effortless. It just flows. I just go with the flow, and somehow something is taking me there or to the next step. I'm just putting the intention, and I do the same. I do the same like him. I just put the intention, like the intention that we did with Julie before. I just say with my heart, "Oof, let's create abundance for everyone, including me. Everyone, including me." And from the moment I put with my heart, not with the mind, because if I think about it, then block. But if I feel it from love, from pure love in my chest, for everyone, I included myself, like I said, everything start like boo. And then stuff start coming through, and that's it. And then you are just guided, and the stuff that is coming through, there is no, I didn't even know that existed. Most of the time, I don't know that existed. Most of the time, I would say 99.9. Sometimes they tell me, we are the ancestors, we are going to talk. And then I know that they are going to come, and I know the light language that is going to come through. But what the light language is going to say, I don't know. Not until the point or the moment I experience it myself. So I'm like another spectator of my own self. I'm also, I'm the audience of what I'm doing. So let's say that we are listening to what our higher self has to say, Hachi Anahuata. And through our higher self, the other light entities communicate. He's the filter. He's gonna be always the filter, or she. I don't mind. He hasn't got agenda. The higher self is it is it. And it's like a massive filter connecting and tapping with the Akashic records, with other light beings, and with our timelines also. All our timelines, everywhere where our soul is incarnated, is also tapping our higher self and connecting to that aspect of ourselves. So it's a massive multidimensional event in every second, in every moment that we live. And it's incredible. And that's what we need to remember when we are feeling a little bit low. How amazing is this experience here on Earth? Because honestly, it's unique. And what we are experiencing as a group, and as many other light beings around, and people who come across with the videos and start commenting and saying, look, guys, I'm feeling the same that you are feeling there, or my light language just got activated watching one of your videos. It was when Wesley spoke, or was when Alana spoke. We were all these things, all that magnificent, to me, miracles are happening all around the world when we are exposed to these magnificent light languages. And that's why I love them, and that's why I don't give up, and that's why I continue, and I will continue forever and ever, up until this avatar allows me to stay alive in this, let's say, dimension. Whenever this avatar say, that's it, we go until this point, okay, that's it. That will mean that I have completed my ministry here, and that's it. It's time to go to another level, to another dimension, and experience some other stuff. If you are worried about transcending from this body to the other, let's say, transcending death and all of that, more information will start coming. They are telling me that more information will be coming to humanity to support these areas, because a lot of people are worried about that moment, when that moment arrives, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to face it, how I'm going to feel, I'm going to suffer, I'm not going to suffer. All of that, we are going to receive a lot of downloads and information about that, including me, because I'm asking for it and requesting that, because since my mom passed away 7 years ago, I had that pending. It's a subject that I really want to go deeper and deeper and support people around the world on that subject, on that matter, because there is a lot to do still about it. There is a lot of people still feeling like, what is this? What is going to happen? No? And what I'm receiving is that we are going to get the information, and we are going to get also experiences of how it feels, so that when we get to that moment, we don't feel it like something new, or like an accident, or like a shocking experience. I know that for the mind, this is difficult to really comprehend at this moment or accept. Maybe for some of you it isn't, because you have already transcended that fear, but there are still a lot of brothers and sisters on earth who are dealing with those fears, and in these times they are coming to the surface a lot. So they are just telling me and communicating me that will be download download it, and that will be assisted also from many brothers. I'm feeling this now from the Arturians and also the collaboration from the Archangels. Ishi and Akuatan, they will be there as in what concerns to my downloads. They will be assisting me on this. And hopefully many of you will be also receiving a lot of these downloads to support many brothers and sisters who also need it. And that is actually a confirmation. Takuana, you will. Hatiana. Luis.
Just thank you. And like about that last subject, I believe it's really important as well, like to like the two tips that I have, like that I'm looking into is like studying the dreams is super interesting regarding like death and like beyond. Studying the dreams and the different bodies that we have, the different kind of bodies that we have. And yeah, I think it's gonna come, the information, because like
it's gonna come.
Yeah.
And you are one of them. Have you got codes, Luis?
Not this time.
You haven't been channeling. You've been more in the in action. In action, in another type of action. Hiana, Tiana.
Luis, do you know, like energetically, you're tuned in anyway, no? Luis? Because that's all the old energetic stuff, but anyway.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking the other day, like when you start understanding the light language, it's like it's not something like crazy or super different, like it starts to become like transparent, like it's the energy manifesting itself in like different ways. And
you're bringing in the light. Just keep bringing in the light.
Exactly.
Keep bringing it. Kinewa, sunewa, tunewa, huyata, kuneya, kusua. So kineata, newata, kuata, siwayata, kuneyata. So no, the only reason I'm saying it is that like I presume you're getting the energetics because you're flowing with it, like.
Yeah.
So super stuff.
But like the thing for me is the process I'm in is that opening the heart more and more, and also having my soul flowing with all my different bodies, you know, and not just not the separation between the physical and the spiritual and this kind of stuff, like putting it all together to express like the higher self, or
Then you might want to be super grounded, no? Because if you got so much information, and that's why it's can be so expansive. That's why the grounding, but you're pretty grounded anyway. Because if you connect to so much intelligence, that you can go, you know, as some people say, they can go a bit crazy, you know. I don't know. That's they thought it was crazy for a long time. They thought it was crazy for a long time. So but once the grounding and the grounding is very important. But like it's amazing. I keep bringing in that intelligence and the grounding, because if you're bringing in that much intelligence, you need to the grounding, because we're connected so much. We'd be so out there, like so expansive, and just grounding it in. So no, you're on key, man. You're on key, and
they are saying that you are so huge that even all the amount of stuff that you have remember already. It seems to be small, just because you've been used to in other dimensions to be so huge and expanded, that you want to bring that to Earth like in a blink of an eye. But here on Earth, there is a process, and that's what it makes it so difficult. And that's why part of you is like looking for a shortcut or maybe a technique that brings things faster. And they are saying that they are all coming to you in a perfect divine timing, and it's already huge in comparison to many other brothers and sisters who are also getting activated, and you are already doing a lot. So what they do sometimes is to sometimes they feel forced to put us like in a standby mode. And the reason why is because we need to wait for the whole collective to also evolve. Is that because we are not separated? We think that we are separated from the rest of the people, but we are not separated. And then they let us go a little bit farther. Let's say, like if you want to evolve more, you can, but there is a certain point when they say, wait for the group, wait for the human group, because you are here all together and you need to really ascend together. So there are a huge amount. Maybe there are some of them that they are in total denial. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about those who wants to really go through the process of ascension and move into the new dimensions. We need to wait for the masses, also those masses, to also make their baby steps. And that's why sometimes they put us also on a standby, and we feel like, I really want to go faster. I really want to manifest things much more. I know I have the abilities. I know that I have the power, but something is holding me. And yeah, there is actually something holding you, but not in a negative way, but just because it's more like some sort of solidarity or some sort of let's say brotherhood or sisterhood, when we are just waiting for them to join us, and that's it. And we just need to be a little bit patient sometimes, and it's very hard. It's one of the hardest thing to do. But considering how much we have evolved, if we look only 1 year back or 2 years back, it's amazing. What we've done is amazing. We are not even 2 months ago, we were not the same. So we have to, from time to time, remind us also how much we have evolved and create stay in states of meditation. I was doing that in the seashore today. I was doing the meditation, and the meditation was creating awareness of how far I have reached already, how far. So that giving credit to what I've done already in the past 2 years. And that is important also to acknowledge what you've done, how far you, because that will help anytime that you feel like, oh, for God's sake, I really want to move forward and do more stuff for humanity. Considering from time to time how much you have done already, it's important also to balance those energies and to make easier the process of ascension. And I know that I'm not telling you this accidentally for whatever they are saying. All is for everyone to hear and listen, because we all need from time to time a little reminder like that, including me. And I do go through my own videos very often to just remind me things that I channel, because sometimes when I'm channeling, I'm so unaware of what I'm channeling that when I watch the video, for me, sometimes it's the first time I get that information like really integrated in my system. So sometimes I go through them when I'm feeling like my vibration a little bit weird. I just play a video, and sometimes just like half transmission of the ones we do is enough to reactivate me and lift me up again and remind me why I'm here, what I'm doing here, and that I'm gonna overcome whatever I'm trying to overcome at that moment. Tia na huata iniata. Si enia na huatia na huata niata wata. Senetia na hu tia na hatuata. You are not separated, you are complementing each other. So you cannot go away from the group. You cannot go alone because you are not alone. Your mind might make you feel that there are moments that you are alone. That is only in this experience human level. That's not totally true. There is so much connection with each other, and actually that is happening to me more and more. Maybe not in this last period, because this moon has created this connection in massive ways and have brought to the surface so much stuff from the past, and it's been challenging. But that doesn't mean that the other stuff is not happening just because we stop temporarily from feeling it. That is also something very important to remind ourselves. The fact that we are not feeling at some point something doesn't mean that doesn't exist. So to remind ourselves that this is only temporal, certain disconnections from source are only temporal, and also they have a purpose of why you've been disconnected. It's not accidental. So to remind us all of that is also very, very helpful. Very helpful, because no disconnection has been accidental since the creation of humanity. Everything has had a purpose. Everything has been divine plan. Everything, there is a reason behind everything. So we keep going, we keep discovering, and it's really exciting, really exciting. It's becoming more and more exciting to me because there are more brothers and sisters also awakening, and that makes it much more exciting as well. And that makes myself open even more, because I see, for example, today Julie as well here, no? That in the beginning she say, I feel that they are there, but something in my throat doesn't allow me to express them. Well, Julie, Luis started from scratch. I mean, he's a super wise being, super advanced, but as living the human experience, he had a big veil, isn't it, Luis? You had a massive veil there that was stopping him from self-realizing how huge he is, how important he is, how magnificent he is, and now you see everything that he's doing and everything that he's bringing to the group, and it's amazing. And he even wants to go faster. but like we are saying, you're going in the right speed, brother. You're going in the right speed. And Wesley?
Yeah, I'm actually just going to drop out there, as yeah, I have wrecked. So I wish you all the best and have a great weekend. So yeah, peace out.
Likewise, brother. Are you feeling better?
I feel better. I noticed some changes here, as in like there was I could feel like there was some energetics going on, so it was like super stuff. So,
a nice night of sleep will
yeah, I know. Yeah, thanks everybody. Peace out, bye bye.
Peace. So yeah, thank you all for participating and for coming. Like I say, 6:30 BST, British Summer Time. And next Thursday we'll be here again. And yeah, I hope that you had a fantastic time. Julie, please come, keep coming.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And yeah, it's everybody here. Thank you all, because honestly, what I feel every day is that we are more a team. We are more a team. I know that we are feeling like, oh yeah, I'm connecting more with you. Oh, I'm connecting. I have things to do. But at the end, what they told me today is that at the end, all of that is gonna come together. So whatever you do, Alana and Luis, for the next month together, that at some point, that whatever you do and create, that's gonna come to the whole group and create an effect on here and in humanity in general, of course, because everything has a ripple effect and it will expand and expand. But yeah, guys, I will send you the contact, Alana, of Luis, so that you have it, and then you can start doing that new thing that I'm looking forward to hear about. So have fun.
I can feel like my guides, and just like I just have like so much excitement, and I feel like just this overflow of like energy that needs to be released. It's just like, yeah, like so much needs to be shared, released, to shared. Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna create something from there. Like I said, together you're gonna create a new thing. And I felt the same, honestly. You mentioned it. I didn't have the chance to say before, but yeah, because you just say it straight away. And it's so good because it's another confirmation of what I received from my guides. When we receive these confirmations, we make ourselves stronger. Why? Because our faith becomes stronger. Why? Because what we are perceiving during the transmission is confirmed by one of our brothers and sisters here, and that contributes to create more faith in yourself and in your guides and in everyone else and in everything, really. Luis.
I was just flowing and like, thank you.
Yeah, I know you're flowing. Okay, guys, have a lovely week. Thank you for
you
coming.
Too.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Tuguana kahataitana kuana kahuatana ina kahulua takana itiana kuana taina katuana kai hatana kuana kana